Quevo, my boy, you know the interview wasn't gonna be complete unless I gave you some jap. So my boy, we locked in 8th grade, hands down, probably the most competitive player I done played with. Between them lines, my boy can do it all. He showed me what a reverse pivot was, you know. He wasn't jumping over a quarter, but it wasn't a lot of players that was beating him and when he wanted to win. We won Warning together, 8th grade state. He locked in, went to Washington, you know what I mean? Then he went on to transfer, went prep, went Duquesne, but between them lines, he was doing it all, you know, mid-range, 3-point shot, lock up when needed to, talking crazy to you if need be. He was giving you whatever you wanted, man. So, for sure, one of the most competitive players I've never played with. He raised your level of play. He made you play, if not move around. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably his favorite guard. He ain't gonna tell you that, but he know we used to get it in. We locked in since Sarah Scott, man. We didn't really make that connection until 8th grade Spartans, and when we did, nobody beat us like that. My boy was a natural born winner, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get these words to him, let him know. He was very appreciated in the city, and people know who you is, bro. They wasn't beating the Spartans, bro. We put them on the map for sure. And I had to give you these words. And last but not least, definitely throwing him the ball. Ooh, he know what that's about, man. You know what I'm saying?
2, 3. All right, man, we are here for another episode, man, of Cut Talk 525 podcast. And we got a guest that has been highly requested. And right when I posted him, man, I was getting hit up left and right, man. And shout out to this man's cousin, man, Freeman, Javon Freeman, man, guy who could put the ball in the hoop. He bigged him up, so I'm like, okay, bro, must be valid. Remember him from high school, a little younger than I was, but was nice. So let me get a resume, man. let me get a resume. Quevyn Winters in the building, DTA alum, Silver Spring Spartans alum.
Facts.
And if I don't get something right, stop me, bro.
Okay.
Add it in. So you did 3 years of varsity before you went prep at Washington.
Yep.
Averaged 20 points per game your junior year.
Yep.
All city, all area, all state. Gotta give you that. Then Osmar Christian school in terms of in Florida.
Yep.
So we're gonna talk about that. Or the transition to Florida.
Okay.
Got 22 points per game there, 7 rebounds, all state, of course. Then went to Mac Prep Elite Training Academy in Charlotte. Want to dig into that? 22 points per game, 9 rebounds. Come on, man. Come on. Then my man signed D1, went to Duquesne University, played in 30 games, averaged 10 points per game.
Yep.
Shout out to you on that.
Appreciate it.
Then went to Indian Hills Community College. It seemed like all the cold cats from Milwaukee who need to go to a JUCO go to Indian Hills.
Number one in the country.
Man, did your thing there. Got them to the championship game. Come on, man. We're gonna talk about that. 12 points per game there. Then my man finished off his last 2 years and went back to Washington.
Facts.
I wonder, bro, did that have anything to do with your decision, man? Like, I went to Washington in high school, man. Let me do it again, man.
It kind of did.
Yeah.
Coach TJ was from Milwaukee, though.
Okay. We gonna get into that. And big ups to dog. Cause
Yeah.
Bro, might as well come back to Wisconsin,
Facts.
man. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? They can use you, but like, finish your last 2 years there, man. Just a dope individual. Loved your game.
Appreciate it.
Loved your game. We'll get into that too. But yeah, man, Quevyn Winters in the building, man. Camera's on you, big dog, man. Again, thank you for pulling up, man.
Appreciate
I'm
you
honored,
having me.
man. Always was a fan of your game when you was a young guy at Washington. Played up, doing your thing, man. So salute to you. And let's get into it, man. So the way I do these interviews, I start from the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
So give us from the beginning, your childhood. We know you from the city.
Yeah.
But where from in the city, bro?
I'm from 24th and Hopkins, man.
Okay. Smooth. Siblings?
I got 3 siblings.
Okay.
I got on my mom's side, I got a little brother, a little sister. on my dad's side, I got a brother that go to West Allen Central. He a senior.
Okay.
You a Clinton Jr. He nice.
Okay.
And then I got another little brother here, freshman at Washington. He played JV. He solid.
Okay. So you the oldest?
Yep, I'm the oldest.
Man,
Yeah.
how was it being the OG, man?
It's love, like, because
Yeah.
I played ball, you know, and I had a little success playing ball, so they kind of like look up to me, you know what I'm saying? They got somebody who they can look up to. But
Yeah,
my
for
moms
sure.
and pops had me at 15. You know what I'm saying? Pops was still in high school, mom's still in high school. They had me at 15, so they was like kids raising kids. So I ain't have another sibling till I was 18. I was only child all the way till I was 18. So
Oh, so you a parent then? You was
Pretty
a parent.
much. Pretty
You
much.
was a parent. So in terms of being the oldest, bro, and you know your siblings getting older. Okay, man, Quevyn the big dog. In terms of ones, you playing them in the one-on-ones?
Yeah.
You doing any of that
Yeah.
yet?
Yeah, for
Any of
sure.
them coming close to beating you yet?
my senior brother.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he at West Allen. He over
Okay.
there with Yusuf, Lil
Yeah,
Yusuf.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like they doing their thing over there. Like they rank real high.
Okay.
But Lil Bro, he give me a good.
He starting to.
Yeah, but pops, see, I gotta
Yeah.
give my props a big up. My pops and Keontae Clay, like,
Yeah.
they really like put the ball in my hands. We used to get up at 4 in the morning because pops used to coach at MATC with Jeff
Okay.
Gordon,
Yeah.
the old coach who
Yeah.
coached Spruill at Washington.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like pops really put that in me. Like he always just had me in the gym, like pushing me hard. He OC. Like I know Lil Bro I want him to be better than me, but
Yeah,
I know he
yeah.
is. Pops,
Yeah.
like 300 makes. Like people are like, we ain't going to the gym just getting shots at. We gotta
Yeah.
make 300. So that means I'm shooting more than.
makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So we making a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Like Pops was always on
Yeah.
that. I gotta give
Yeah.
him his props. Him and Keontae, it's a lot of days, my nigga. I ain't want to go to the gym. I ain't want to go
I'm
work
already
out.
know.
They putting that battery in my back.
I'm already know, and then, bro, that makes sense because the way your game is so versatile, and the fact that you do everything, the fact that you saying how your pops coached you up, I get it. It makes sense. So in terms of the childhood, bro, like at what age did you get into the game? When was the ball put in your hands, bro?
That's a good question. I would say Pops put it in my hand probably like 7, 8 years old. Like
Yeah.
I go to LeVar Way Boys and Girls Club and I watch him, DeAndre Harris, RP Peanut Butter,
Yeah.
went to New Mexico State, Jose Winston.
Oh, man, yeah.
He won a whole bunch of
OGs
championships.
now, yeah.
Marshall. So when I was like 7, 8 years old, they was still in college having
Yeah.
that big run at UWM, Marshall at North Carolina State, ACC. So I'm seeing a lot of like D1 cats. But
Yeah.
when I turned about 9, and shout out to Josh G.
Yeah.
When I was about
Shout
9
out to
years old, I
Josh,
went to
man.
Kilbourne. And
Yeah.
that was my first time playing organized ball, 4th and 5th grade
yeah,
together.
yeah.
And so that was my first time like playing real organized, not
Yeah.
21, not hustle.
Right,
Like,
right.
I gotta really, really know what I'm doing. Referees.
Yeah.
So I say about 9 at
Yeah.
Kilbourne with
Yeah.
Josh.
So in terms of like your size, was you a bigger kid or was you smaller? What was the?
I was a bigger kid. My mom and dad was tall. My
Okay.
dad thought I was probably gonna be a big. So like that's kind of where my big game was at. But once I
Okay.
got in high school and I was about 6'4", 6'5",
Okay.
I was like a tweener, like a 2-3. So we started
Yeah.
doing more guard stuff.
That
but,
makes sense.
But earlier I was more back to the basket.
Okay, that makes sense. So in terms, you went to Kilbourne for elementary,
Yeah.
middle school, bro. Where was you at?
Middle school I went to Sarah Scott.
Hoover's there, bro.
Yeah, I
was
was-
you was there with Darnell?
Yes.
Darnell? Oh,
Yes.
Y'all cheating now,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Y'all cheating now.
I was at Scott with Darnell. You
Yeah.
remember Robert Littleton that went to Bayview?
Yeah.
Then Devin Steele who sent me the
man,
the
shout
video.
out to D.
My
Steele,
nigga D
man.
Steele.
Yeah,
I was there at Scott
yeah.
with him. We was going crazy. And then I
Yeah.
went to Edison for a little bit. On the real. Thomas Edison. Remember when they had Lamar Wall
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
them? Like
Man,
I was there.
Man, shout out to Lamar, man.
Yeah.
He was on our. We played AAU together on Elite, man.
Yeah,
Shout
facts.
out-
He was
shout-
cold. He
Shout
was
out
cold.
to Lamar, man. So in terms of the AAU, bro, because everybody know you from the Spartans,
Facts.
but you also did a little sprinkle of DTA in there. So in terms of the Spartans, bro, when did you get with the team, bro?
8th grade, because I think 4th grade, like I was at Sarah Scott with Darnell,
Okay.
Charlie, and all them. So
Yeah.
I played with the Rebels at first, like 4th,
Oh,
5th grade.
That makes sense.
And then about like 6th, 7th grade, me and Larry Bradley. Remember Larry Bradley?
Shout out to Larry. man.
Bradley.
gonna
We
bring him
left.
on. Yeah.
Larry put the battery in my back. We
Yeah.
left the Rebels and went to the Spartans. And then that's kind of happened. But my dad and Marty is cousins.
Okay.
You remember Marty?
Yeah.
His
yeah.
son that him and
Yeah.
they went to Monty and all
Yeah,
them with the
yeah,
Pius.
yeah.
That was my cousin. So he ran DTA. He was Devin Harris and Dwayne Wade agent. So it was times where like Marty, when I leave from DTA,
Yeah.
bro, he'd pick me up in a McLaren. Like I'm in a $500,000 car and don't know
Yeah,
it. Like the
yeah,
doors
right,
go up in
right,
the air.
right. Easy.
And I don't know no better.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
this is
yeah,
$500,000.
yeah,
And then I
yeah.
don't know this D Wade agent.
Yeah.
But you remember the point DTA was D Wade.
Oh yeah.
And then it was a point
Yeah.
when DTA we was wearing the Dallas Mavericks jersey.
Yeah,
Like that
yeah.
was Devin Harris. So he was tapped in with D Wade and Devin. I didn't know it though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You young. So you went from the Rebels to DTA than the Spartans?
Facts.
Okay.
And I even played a little bit with Playground Elite and Playground Warriors.
Oh, that's so
because you remember at like 09, Playground Warriors was all combined.
Yeah.
Then they had that split with Elite with Richie and Ike. So I played a little bit with Ike, like Nike Peach Jam.
Yeah.
And then I would do something like, I think they was maybe Adidas or Reebok Playground.
Yeah.
And I went to Vegas with them too. Like,
Yeah.
so I played with Richie and Ike.
Yeah, so you was plugged in for real. But like I said, I would say the Spartans were like,
that's the foundation.
For sure. So
yeah,
just
I won state with the Spartans, 8th grade.
So speak on that core, bro. D Still, and then you brought up Larry, man, and throwing you. Then Big Damo was with y'all too, right?
Yeah.
So just speak on that, playing with them, and how'd you get close with those guys, and just the camaraderie with them guys, man.
Once we left the Rebels, we had to play. We had to play them in state. Me, Larry, D Still. We all played them in state, and that's kind of like once we won state, we was locked in, like we gelled. That chemistry was there, like we just knew how to win together. I know Larry liked the ball here, he liked pick steer. D Still liked the high pick and roll instead of low pick and roll because he fast. He can get a mismatch on him, like shit like that. So we just figured each other out. We learned how to play with each other. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it turned, and you know, bro, because you say with the Rebels, like all of them went to Bayview together.
Facts.
In terms of y'all, did y'all all like, okay, we all gonna pick here to go? Was that ever a conversation with y'all? Was like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here? It was.
I got accepted to the King. You know, you got to take the test. My dad was the freshman coach over there, but it kind of was like we kind of just split up because at first I was at Vincent.
Okay.
And then I transferred from Vincent because Washington said they was gonna let me play bar as a freshman.
Okay.
But Diener was kind of on that too, but he only played half and half. Washington was like full bar. So I'm like, I'm gonna go over here. And then Pops left King, and then we kind of just recruited there once I got in the building. Damo, Tone Mayfield, Big John was at Custard at first. So once I got in the building, then we started like, let's get some of the Spartans cats over here.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Big John, man. I think he's still playing pro right now.
Facts. He is. He definitely is.
So. Doing well with the Spartans, then you make the decision, okay, we're going to go to Washington. And you on varsity, bro. Just speak on that transition from going from playing at Scott. Now you with the big dogs, man, you on VAR, bro. Speak on that.
I ain't gonna lie, like some niggas will get on here in front. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous at first. Like you know what I'm saying? Like some niggas on my team with beards, mustache, niggas got kids, grown, like and I'm 14 going against 18-year-olds that lift weights every day. So it was a little intimidating. But like I said, Pops and Keontae Clay was OC. So we up 4 in the morning, running hills, going to the Jewish Community Center, getting shots up before practice. So I was already ahead of a lot of cats that didn't even know it. You get what I'm saying? Like I was just putting that work in. But at first I was nervous though. But once I got to making shots and putting work in, my confidence went through the roof. I wasn't worried about nobody.
For sure. So DeMarcus was a senior when he was a freshman?
Facts.
Okay,
he helped out a lot too. Seeing him getting shots up before practice, after practice, winning Mr. Basketball, putting the team on his back, averaging 23 a game. Like seeing him work, I seen what hard work was. Like in middle school, you really don't know. But once I seen him put in that work, I said, okay, this a D1 athlete right here.
Man, shout out to D-Mac, man. And like I said, bro, on my post, I done showed King and Vincent a lot of love, bro, on the show, just on the pod. But Washington always was in the mix, bro. If not, when I was in high school, my senior, they was the best team in the state.
Okay.
So, man, shout out to the Purgoters, man. A lot of cats, my OG from my neighborhood, Chris Buford was there. Chris Vines was on my older team. Shit. Who else, bro? John.
Williams,
rest in peace to Terry, Big John, Damo. There's a lot of guys, man, shout out to Washington.
All of them,
I gotta give y'all some love.
Yeah, all of you name killers.
So freshman year, man, you getting there on VAR. It's an adjustment. But when did you start? Okay, I'm starting to catch rhythm. It's starting to become comfortable. When did you get into that mode with them?
Probably like sophomore year, like that summer after that freshman year, seeing D-Mac put that work in. And then, like I say, working out with Pops and Keontae a lot that summer. We put a lot of work in. And then Keontae was coaching Bless, like with Lil Danny McCowan. So I was going up I was working out with a lot of older cats that was going to a senior. That was nice. But man, Keontae, man, he put it in me. It was a lot of times where I'm kicking the ball over the fence, crying, don't want to run, don't want to do nothing. And like, for real, that my Pops Keontae was real patient with me, gang. He was real patient with me.
So that summer after freshman year going to sophomore year, you still with the Spartans, right?
Facts.
So speak on that summer, man. You got a year of high school, year of varsity under your belt. Now you going with the gang, man. Speak on that summer with y'all on the circuit.
Man, we went crazy. We was going, like, we won state that freshman year going in. And then in Vegas, I played with Playground. I tore the scene up.
Okay.
I think I ended up getting like I think I got like 3 offers. I think I got UW Green Bay, UWM, and like Iowa State, and like one tournament.
That's big time.
So
bro.
just getting them 3 offers, that kind of like that helped me get that jump from like 6 a game to 20 a game.
Yeah.
Like, cause once I seen like, bro, you D1, you getting these offers as a sophomore.
Yeah.
Just keep putting the work in. That's when I finally realized, like, yeah, bro, your hard work is starting to pay off.
That's dope. And then like you was always ranked high in the state, bro. But at what point? You wasn't number 1 yet in the state, was you?
No.
Okay, so you had to be like top 5 though.
Yeah, I was freshman year, top 5. You right?
Top 5.
And then at the end of my sophomore year, I think that's when I transitioned to number 1.
Okay,
because Larry still was hot.
I think you right.
Because forget number 1 in the state, Larry was top 5 in the country.
Oh yeah, easy.
He was top 5 in the country.
Easy. We'll get a little bit to him later, bro. So you teared up that freshman going into sophomore year on the circuit. Now it's sophomore year. Well, your stats, because I used to check you out in the paper just because I know that Washington team, them guys on the team, so I follow that team and I see, yo, shit, I'm saying Bird right here and you like right underneath. So just speak on that jump sophomore year, bro. Speak on the jump, bro. What gave you the confidence to go from 6 points a game? What you was averaging like a dub your sophomore year?
Facts, yep.
Come on, man. Speak on it, man.
Yep. Just like I said, seeing D-Mac work out, bro. Getting them D1 offers, playing against them coaches, like, and then doing well, like, you know what I'm saying? So that just gave me that confidence, and then put in that extra work, like I say, Pops, Keontae, 3 times a day working out in the summertime. You get more 4 in the morning, getting up, going to the MATC practice when my pops was coaching with Coach Gordon, like just doing little stuff like that to like separate me. Like that's what I really think it was. And then like Bird and them, like them niggas believing in me, like they really saying like
that's big,
this
bro.
nigga young, but bro, he in here before us, he in here after us, like pass him the rock, bro. He ain't missing, he beneficial. Like so they gave me the confidence. My teammates and then my pops and Keontae pushing me, like
that is big for confidence. And like your sophomore year, what spot was you just moving all over, or they had you at one spot on the floor?
I probably was like a 3 and a 4, I would say. Like, and then sometimes if we go big and we throw Damo and John in the lineup, I could be a 2.
That's nasty.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Something like that.
Nasty.
Something like that. Like
nasty, bro. Like, so sophomore year, and then like I said, sophomore year, y'all was number 1 in the state.
That's a fact. Freshman and sophomore year.
With D-Mac, D-Mac. So damn, so like, I think y'all only loss was at state, right?
That's a fact. Freshman year we was 20 and 0. That's crazy. A lot of you right, gang. You don't forget. You got to remember like an elephant, gang. Like the freshman year was 20 and 0, and then sophomore year we was 19 and 1. Regular season, but then playoffs it get different. Like we lost in the playoffs, but regular season 20 and 0, 19 and 1.
Yeah. So we gonna take a break in terms of your life story, and I just want to ask you some basketball stuff.
Okay,
bro.
better.
So in terms of field, as far as kicks, what you wearing, bro? Because you play with DTA, that's Adidas. The Spartans was with Nike, right? Playground with Nike. So out of them brands, bro, which one just fit for you? What was more comfortable for you, bro?
Ooh, I would say I like back then I liked Adidas, but when I got to college I was more of a Nike guy. I ain't gonna lie, cause the low cuts and stuff like that. But back then Adidas, with the crazy 8s, the Kobe's, the crazy ones, the Pro models, the D Roses, like I was more of a T Max.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mac. You already know.
The T Max, like I can't front. In high school I was Adidas dude, but in college I switched over.
Okay. I switched over. Now I need one more question, then we'll get back to your story, bro. Quevyn, you gotta fill us in, bro. Day of the game, what's your routine? What you doing? Let's say y'all got King coming up. Got King coming up. It's a big game. Y'all 1-2 in the conference. What's your mindset, bro? What you going through during the day? What's your routine to get ready, bro?
I'm probably gonna eat something good, probably like some Jake's or McBob's corned beef, like right there by Washington. Give me a corned beef sandwich. And then I'm gonna probably get some shots up before practice, after practice, shoot around, and then I was bumping a lot of Lil Wayne then, like the Drought,
I was just gonna
like
say
Weezy,
what you was listening to.
iPod. I had that Weezy on. Pops to Stretch Me. And then that was pretty much it. I'm getting geeked up with the guys, man. I'm getting geeked up with the guys. But like a corned beef sandwich and then extra shots, and I'm listening to plenty Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Plenty Lil Wayne.
Was you one of them cats who was like, you geeking everybody else up, or you was one of them cats who just kind of like, you stayed to yourself, got your music, your buzz in, and just chilling? Like, who was you in the locker room, bro?
I was a wild. It depends on the game. Like I was wild, but if it's a big game, I'm kind of chill. Like I'm saving my energy. But if it's a game to where it's like, we know we supposed to win. Niggas ain't gonna give it they all. I'm a little geeked. I'm a little riled up because like, no, they'll beat us because we end up going 19-1. King, because we underestimated King and they end up getting it. So I was one of them dudes. Like, it depends on who we playing. Like King, I don't really got to get too rowdy because it's a big game. We all know everybody locked in. But if it's a North, Bayview, something like that, like niggas gonna be lackadaisical because it's like, no, now I'm in there, everybody face like he said he gonna cross you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you finna get embarrassed. It'd be like I was one of them kind of cats.
For sure. So on this pod, bro, guys got his props. Diener got his props. Right. Man, speak on Coach J, man. I feel like he don't get talked about in the city when it come to coaches, man. So give him some love, give him some flowers, bro, before we move on.
I love Coach J, man. Coach let us be us. Like, Coach was a good, like, he wasn't the best X and O's, but like personalities. He knew how to do the right lineups, put this dude with that dude. I don't think he get a lot of props because Diener guys, they got rings, they got gold balls. Like, you know, that's the only thing. Coach K, he went up there, but like, he ain't really. You know, we ain't get the job done, but he a great coach, though.
Yeah, man, shout out to him, man. And like you said, bro, just being able to manage personalities and get people in the right spots, like, that's big. That's part of coaching. So, man, shout out to him.
Shout out Jay Kenseth, man.
We gonna get back to your sophomore year. Y'all #1 in the state. Y'all rolling, man. It gets to playoffs. Who was your first playoff game before going to state?
Sophomore year?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say, I think it was King. It was Tech. It was Tech, King, Tulsa East.
Okay.
We played Tech, King, Tulsa, because we played Tech at Washington, and then we got the other two big games at the Owl.
Yep, y'all get that one game.
Marquette play.
So just speak on just going through them teams, man. Was it just easy work as usual, or it was a challenge for some of them games?
2 games was easy, then another game was a nail biter, bro. We won it by, like, I think we went into overtime, and then we ended up winning. Like Darryl Bowie, remember Darryl Bowie?
Oh, yeah, man, shout out to Lil Bro, man. Yeah. He was at Dominican his freshman year.
Facts,
yeah. Shout out to Lil Bro, man.
Darryl Bowie, he balled out, and he ended like hitting like a alley hoop layup, like an out of bounds play to go overtime, and then we ended up pulling it off. But besides that, the other 2 was cool. But Tulsa East gave us a run for our money. Darryl Bowie was solid, like D1 player, solid.
So y'all do what y'all gotta do, and y'all make it upstate. And I think y'all saw Oshkosh North.
Facts, yeah.
Because they had my guy Big Tank on the team.
Big
run us through that, man. And y'all the favorites. Y'all the favorites to win. So y'all make it. And run us through, like, I know they did a pep rally for y'all. I know y'all was geeked, so y'all geeked to make it up there. Run us through just that experience going to state, bro.
Man, pep rally was cracking. We ain't really had to go to class. You know what I mean? Like, teachers ain't really, like, worried about us too much. Like, we could get extension on homework assignments, you know, all that. Like, it was love. Like, the pep, in the hallway, we doing cartwheels, going crazy. They throwing us pizza parties. We getting extra time at lunch. Like, the school they was around us. Then we had, like, 3 or 4 yellow buses filled with the student section. They come to Madison, watch us play. Like, it was fun, man. We just... We couldn't get the job done, but school was fun, though.
Yeah. I can imagine, bro, because my junior year, we went to state, and it same stuff.
Yes, sir.
So y'all play Oshkosh North. Like I said, y'all the favorites. Man, run us through the game, bro. What happened, man? Run us through the game, man.
It was one of them games where we underestimated the man. Then, you know, Tank, like, he was aggressive, like his physicality, man. He was getting rebounds, helping him get extra possession. That's really what it was. Tank out-rebounded us because I believe we was the better team.
Yeah,
but if you getting extra rebounds, you know what I mean, that's more possessions for the other team. And then now they getting second chance points. But Tank killed this, man. Like, Big John and Big Damo, they underestimated him for sure.
Yeah, because I saw him, I would see him in summer for AAU, and bro, I'm like, who was dude like 300 pounds, but like could move and like ball.
Man, he was on some Zach Randolph because it was it was like Big John and Damo, they pogo sticks. They could jump out the gym.
For sure.
Once I lay that wood on you, like Zach Randolph, once he laid that wood on Blake, he was killing Blake. When the Clippers, when they beat the Clippers in Memphis, I was like that. It was like that. Like, yo, athleticism don't mean nothing when I got this body on you. You know what I'm saying? You can't really.
For sure. So damn, man. So y'all come up a little short, bro. What's the mindset after y'all end up losing that game, bro?
We gonna run it back. Me, Terry, Damo, John, we about to run it back. We about to, you know, we gonna try to make a run for our money.
So state happens now. We're gonna work our way to sophomore going into junior year on the circuit. You still with the Spartans?
Facts.
Still with the Spartans. And, bro, fill us in, because you committed to Baylor, too,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, I did.
Fill us in that summer sophomore going into junior year. You still with the Spartans. And was Larry still with y'all?
Yep.
I got the gang still with, and D still was still with y'all.
Yep.
Man, fill us in. Walk us through that summer, bro.
Man, that summer was cracking. Larry, I think Larry had just transferred to Tulsa East.
Okay.
We were still like sticking with the Spartans. We were still gonna be together. And so what was that? I think I want to say Florida. It was either Vegas or Florida. And everybody was coming to see Larry. Like I got most of my offers off Larry because he was still top 5 in the country.
Yeah.
So everybody coming to see him. But I think Marshall had to connect with like Bob Huggins at West Virginia. So he kind of already knew where he was gonna go. So a lot of schools was coming to see him, and they kind of knew he was gonna go.
Yeah.
And they kind of just looked at me.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like how I caught Baylor. Like, and then Larry was gonna go to West Virginia because I think they ended up going to Huntington Prep. We were supposed to go to Huntington Prep where Charlie and Big Phil Nolan went.
Yeah.
Like, so Charlie and Phil took me and Larry scholarships because me and Larry was supposed to go there. But I guess Marshall didn't want to take Larry out of town. He didn't want to, so that just ended up not happening. But we really was supposed to go to Huntington Prep. And then it was gonna have the Baylor connection there.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all do y'all thing, and just in terms of AAU, I want y'all 2 questions, bro. Name a team, and I probably already know the team, but name a team in the state who y'all just got up to play in the state, your age group, because you played up too. But just in the 2011 class, bro, name a team that was just like Spartans here. This team, who was that team for you, bro?
Me personally, I would say the Rebels. It's probably somebody else who would probably say like Wisconsin Swing or the Scholars or something.
Yeah.
But me personally, my opinion, I would say the Rebels. Because me and Larry was there. Then we left. Then you got to think, you got Darnell Harris. You got Charlie Lee. You got Hakeem Stampley. You got Elgin Cook. Mitchell Farr. Quentin Calloway. Like, that's like 6 niggas that had D1 offers. You know what I'm saying? Spartans, we just pretty much had me and Larry that was off D1 offers. I mean, Terry and all them came later, but me in our class, me and Larry was the only 2, and we going against 6 D1 offers. And we never lost to the Spartans. We never lost to the Rebels. Like, Devin still could vouch this and back. Like, Hakeem, Charlie, as we got older, because, you know, we competitive. You know what I'm saying? But once we, like, got older, got kids, everybody started, like, we ain't hooping no more. Like, man, y'all stay popping us. We could never get y'all. Like, we just got up to play them. I don't know why. Like,
bro. Especially just you and Elgin was like, as y'all got older, like juniors, y'all was the top 2 players. Because I think Elgin took that spot for a little bit too.
He did.
Yeah. So just speak on that dynamic, bro. Rebels, you know what I'm saying, and Spartans, bro. What was them games like?
Man, them games was cracking, but I think it was a lot of, I don't want to say beef, but it was just a lot of personal because Elgin played for the Spartans at first. He played, and then when me and Larry came over there, he seen he like, I don't want to say he wasn't going to get no tick, but, you know, you got 2 other dudes that play a position that's good. So I'm going to go over to the Rebels where I can get more tick because Larry and Quev over here.
For sure.
And really, it could have been, we could have been a 3-headed monster,
that would
but
have been nasty.
we young. We weren't thinking like that. We wanted to go against each other. So that's kind of how that was. So then once he went over to the Rebels and we came to the Spartans, I think that kind of just started. And then you got Charlie, he cold. You got Darnell, he cold. Hakeem can shoot the snot out the ball. So I just think that's kind of like how it went. And then, you know, we knowing they got 4 or 5 dudes, it's just me and him, so we gotta get 30 or 40 apiece, otherwise it's over. Like how Kyrie and Bron, where they both had to get 40 to keep up with Golden State. It was like that. A lot of matchups because you got 6 D1 niggas on one team. You know what I'm saying? Then you under them. Sometimes Trey Jefferson and Looney will play up. Like how me and Larry play up, they'll come play up. You got now that's 8 D1 niggas on the So we had to come with it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Rebels, them guys, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I always, that 2011 class, especially guys in the city, you could just see like, man, these dudes up next, man. If not, they got now, bro. So super talented class. E. Cook, you, Charlie, all y'all, man.
Darnell.
So shout out Darnell doing this thing at Wake Forest now, man. So shout out to y'all,
Rebels
man.
were so cold.
So let's get to junior year. Junior year at Washington, y'all bringing back Terry, Big Damo, you, who else? Big John.
Facts.
So y'all got some bodies, bro. Walk us through what's going on junior year.
Junior year, it was cool, like, cause we was so used to 20-0, 19-1. So I think junior we was like 16-4. So I probably lost 5 games in like 3 years. But that junior year, it was bad cause I ain't used to. I'm 1 or 2 games. We lost 4 games. I'm like, man, we terrible the whole time. Like we really solid. Y'all lost 4 games. Y'all probably second cause I think Hamilton was first in the city that year. So we was second cause they all transferred from AU, all the Rebel cats. And that again, I think that kind of juiced up the rivalry because every year in the city, we won City Conference of the Year freshman year, sophomore year, and then junior year Hamilton won it. But even freshman and sophomore year, Bayview, we had to go against them for it. Sophomore year, we had to go against Hamilton for it. So it's like high school, I got to go against them to be the #1 team in the city. Then AAU, we got to go against them in state. So it's like they cold.
Yeah,
that
can't get
rivalry
away
there.
from them
You
cats,
know what I'm saying?
man.
They nice. They nice.
For sure. So how did you end up finishing junior year, bro?
Junior year, I averaged another dub. Sophomore and junior, I averaged a dub. Committed to Baylor. We got put out by like Marquette, I think.
They was always solid.
Yeah,
Marquette
with Quentin Callaway.
Yeah, they was always solid.
And I think that's kind of how I finished up there. And then like Baylor was like, yo, we got your ACTs, we got your transcripts. You ain't gonna pass the NCAA clearinghouse. Like it's some school because
that explains.
Because at that time, I think Washington, we had like 3 schools in one. We had we had ELOB, we had IT, and I think we had one more school. And it's crazy. This is a little bit off topic, but Mr. O was the principal at ELOB. Mr. O is I don't want to mess his name up. Obagunwabli, you know, Enrique. Enrique, the star, the star. They hit the shot in Notre Dame, beat UConn, and then now she the star for the Dallas Wings. Like she the leading scorer in the NBA. Her daddy was my principal, so her and her brother Dare played in the NFL. So he got a daughter in the WNBA and he got a son in the NFL.
And Diamond, they cousin too.
And Diamond Stone, they cousin. But Dare and Enrique, they used to come to Washington every day. And whenever we worked out with Deshaun Curtis, Diamond Stone trainer, he'd come in there and work us out. Lateral drill, shooting machine. Dare and Enrique would be in there with us. Like so and while we #1 in the state, so they seeing all of this. They seeing Quevyn committed to Baylor. They seen me in there working out. They used to come in there and work out and watch us. Like I knew they was gonna be good. But that's crazy how all that tied in. Like they daddy was the principal at Washington when I was there, and his kids is WNBA, NBA.
Oh yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like Washington got some shit. Like that's crazy.
I'll say this off topic too. I ain't trying to talk about Caitlin Clark. She nice.
Facts.
But Enrique, come on now. Show her some love.
There you
go. Come on
Lead
now.
scorer in the NBA.
Show her some love, man. Don't get me wrong, you up next, but she got now. I'm gonna just say that. But we're gonna get back to my man. So unfortunately, man, the Baylor thing doesn't fall through.
Yep.
So then you leave Washington and you go to Florida, bro. Explain that move.
That was more so Baylor, because like I say, when I was at Washington, some classes I was taking at Washington, they wasn't accepted into the NCAA clearinghouse. So like I'm getting C's and B's in these classes, but when the NCAA look at them, they not accepting them because these classes is foreign to them. Like what? We never heard of it. So they send me to a prep school in Florida where I take every class and the NCAA accepted. And once you graduate, you still can earn more credits. I didn't know that. You can earn an extra credit or two to boost your GPA. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't got to score that high on the ACT, SAT. So that's kind of why I went to prep school. It was all because of grades. It wasn't necessarily because I already committed to Baylor. I already had the D1 scholarship. But Washington, it's MPS public schools. It ain't King or Riverside or Dominican. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy, bro, you ain't the first one to, like, explain that, man. Cats getting looks, but then the clearinghouse. Because I think Pre had a similar story when he was down here, just couldn't get it to. So I hear you, man. So you go down to Florida, bro. How was it down there, man? Warm all year round, bro. How was the basketball play down there?
It was cracking, man. We went against a couple dudes that went to Rutgers, UConn, DeAndre Daniels. I seen Andrew Wiggins down there. Dennis Schroeder. I played against Dennis Schroeder because overseas they be turning pros early. Like Luka been playing pro ball since he was 14. So Dennis Schroeder was playing on the 17U German team. Like the 17U German. He from Germany. And he was like the only black dude on the team. And I remember they came to our high school and played. I played against him and I caught Andrew Wiggins.
How was Wiggins, bro?
Wiggins was nice. He was at Huntington Prep. I think he was with was it D'Angelo Russell? It was somebody else that was young that was over there with him because Wiggins was a senior, and I want to say it was either D'Angelo Russell or Ben Simmons. It was one of them that was younger that went there, and they was right behind Wiggins, and they came and they was doing their thing. Like you seen, they was on the rise, but it was fun. It was more so like schooling with there. Like the basketball,
I've heard that story too. Like a lot of cats there to focus on school. They hooping, of course, but like we here to get to school, and so that's dope. That's dope. So you went to the school in Florida, did your thing there, Then the prep school after that, bro. Give us in Carolina, right?
Yep, North Carolina.
Give us the rundown on that, bro. You staying down south, bro. Let us know how that was.
Yeah, it was down there was cracking too.
Yeah.
Mac Prep was cracking. See, the thing about that was like what my pops and Keontae put me on was I did another year of high school because I really graduated at 17. So once I graduated high school at 17, I just did a post-grad year. So now I'm like in the other freshmen coming in, 18, turning 19.
Okay.
So that's the only thing why I reason did that extra year. And it was helping me get my grades up more. I can get a higher GPA. And who else came? South Carolina came. It was a couple other schools in the A10, like Fordham, LaSalle. And once they came, then that's when Duquesne came because they all was in the A10. UMass.
A10 solid too.
Dayton. Like all them came.
So when you get to Duquesne, and that's in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So you get to Duquesne, now you D1, bro. All the work done paid off. You finally get to the Division I level, bro. Just speak on the adjustments you got to make from going from prep to D1, bro. And you in the A10 too.
Facts.
So speak on that.
A10 was loaded too. They had probably 14. St. Louis, Kwame. I played against Kwame. Kwame was at St. Louis. They went to the NCAA tournament that year. They was top 25. St. Louis was good. What's the dude that went to St. Bonaventure? I think Andre Nicholson. He played with big dude for Orlando. I went against him. He was over there. A10 was cracking, but the biggest transition for me was like the physicality gang. Everybody lifting, everybody eating right. Like the X and O's is there, but I think that's what separated. Like niggas ain't getting tired that fast. Niggas got abs, six packs ripped up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit more physical and niggas be in better shape. Like that was my hardest transition. Just being in shape. Like.
I can vouch. So what did you do to like adjust to like just get yourself bigger, stronger, adjusting to all that stuff? What did you do? Like
getting up with the team chef, getting up with the team nutritionist because like
that's big.
Some niggas could eat a steak and it'd be cool, and then some niggas eat a steak and it don't mean nothing. Like, cause people burn calories and energy different. So I just had to get up with the chef nutritionist and see what worked for my body, give me more energy. Cause I ain't really a chicken kind of dude. I'm more of like a pasta or peanut butter and jelly. That's more so better for me to get my energy, and that's kind of what separated me. I just started eating different, lifting more. Getting more shots up, getting more reps up.
That's what's up. So the season starts, bro, and you had a solid freshman year, bro. Just run us through how that year went, bro.
We was young, bro. Like our best player, he transferred from UAB. He was Ovi Soko.
Okay.
And he averaged like 18 and 10. He played pro ball overseas. I think he played for the pro team, the London team.
Okay.
Like he played, so he was a real live pro. Like he was our best player. So he set out. So then we had another dude, like our leading scorer was a freshman too, DC Coulter from Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Like Largo, Maryland, like the DMV area, like Kevin Durant area. He was straight, he was cold, he was nice. So we was young. Our three best players were freshmen. So like I could like play through my mistakes. You know what I mean? Like they really wasn't like, it wasn't no expectations. They knew it wasn't going to be good. So I kind of could like have bad games, have good games, learn. Make my mistakes on the fly, like throw him in the fire, he can learn. It was kind of like that, and I was getting extra work, and I ended up averaging like 10 double digits. But
that's big
we was
time,
on a losing.
bro.
It's big time, but we was on a terrible team, bro. We was on a losing team. I'm putting up double digits on the losing team. It really ain't nothing. But you a freshman though, so that's what make it. You know.
Did it do anything for your confidence? Like I know our record ain't that good, but I could play with these guys, man. I could have some success. So what did that do for your confidence, bro? Just being able to get numbers.
It did. Your hard work ain't going unnoticed, bro. You put in the right amount of work. You ain't working backwards. Some niggas you want to work smart, not hard. Like I'm working hard, but it ain't paying off. So I was just doing the right shit, eating the right shit that worked for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm being selfish so I could get better, so I could help other people. Like that's kind of what it was, bro. It wasn't nothing.
For sure. Where did they? What spot they have you playing at Duquesne?
I was on the wing. I was like, you know what I'm saying, like a 2-3.
Okay.
Like a 2-3. I was shooting like 38% from the three-point line. I think I made the most threes as a freshman in like Duquesne history. Like that's what kept me on the floor though. Like I could hit a lot of threes. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a little bit different. That's kind of like 2013, 2014 when Steph and them was starting to come into it. But that's pretty much what it was. Like, shit, they make 5 layups, we make 5 threes. Shit, they ain't miss, we ain't miss, we finna win the game.
Oh, easy.
You know what I'm saying? Easy threes worth more than 2. And that's kind of what it was for me. Once I realized that, I'm like, I'm just finna shoot a lot of these. It's gonna keep me on the floor. You know?
So do your thing freshman year now, bro. Walk us through you make the transition to Indian Hills, bro? Just speak on that move.
I ain't gonna lie, Indian Hills was a little different than Duquesne. Duquesne was the A10, but Indian Hills was like the Duke of North Carolina of JUCO. Like you got a Jamil McKay, damn near had NBA tryouts.
That's right.
The White Bikes went to the NBA. John Hardy, who went to St. John's, that was there with the White, played in the NBA. It was a couple other cats that is there throwing the wall. Like Indian Hills had NBA players, man. So
for sure,
it was a little different. I think Duquesne had one NBA player, Mike James.
Yep. Oh, man, shout out to Mike James.
Man, Indian Hills had about 4 or 5 Division I players, bro. So, and like, I was only averaging 12 at Indian Hills, but it was like...
That's big on a loaded team.
Bro, it was about 9, 10 players that went D1. Majuk Dang went D1. Jordan Washington went D1. Majuk Dang played for the Australian FIBA team.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? He got the blue verified, like, it's real life pros. And he came off the bench. He came off the bench. He went to like Louisiana Monroe, like a low major D1. Like, he barely played. He about 5 minutes a game and still went D1. So that tell you what kind of JUCO Indian. You know what I'm saying? Like, if 9 niggas go D1, 4 of these niggas didn't start. And they still end up going to Arizona State, Memphis, Louisiana Monroe, Baylor. Like, you know?
Yeah. Bro, how did you... The one thing I heard about Indian Hills, like, good basketball program, good school, but like it's in the middle of nowhere. So when I'm not hooping, I'm bored as a... So how did you manage your time out there, bro?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a girl. She was smart. She ended up playing volleyball. She ended up going like Western Illinois. And I used to go and get in the gym 1, 2 in the morning. She'd come in there and rebound for me. Like, whenever I got bored, I just shot shots. Like, man, this is what I'm here for. Like, that's what separate. And that's how I think we got to the national championship. Whenever I got bored and just feel like I want to do something crazy or try to, man, I lock myself in the gym. And my girl would come in there and rebound me, or I get the shooting machine. She when they're doing their homework, I'm in there shooting. And it was other cats that came in and was doing that too. Like Les, he went to Baylor. Roe went to Arizona State. Savon went to UNLV. So I had all 4 other high major cats coming in doing the same thing. It's like you kind of just you had to fall in line.
That's dope. So you do your thing there. Now, bro, speak on it and tell us how the Huskies come around. Committed to Washington, bro. Run us through that journey, bro, because that's big time for real.
Facts. Coach TJ from the Mill. And then, you know, he was at first, because like my top 5 was like Washington, USC, Arizona State, UNLV, and I think it was one more, like Butler, I think it was. Like Butler, because they had just, they did that back-to-back with Duke. So I think they were like 2 or 3 years removed from that, and I had Butler. But Coach TJ was from Milwaukee. He coached my pops. He knew Ike Wilson. He knew McHenry from the Spartans. He just had that Milwaukee tie. So that, I just felt comfortable with him, and I felt cool with him. He recruited D-Mac to come to Washington. He recruited DG to go to Iowa State. He recruited, what's my man that had 55 with the Clippers? That went to Marshall.
Oh, Mike T.
He took Mike. He made Mike T go to Iowa State. So he had that pipeline already. He had dudes from Milwaukee that already played the league. DG, Mike T. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go with him.
Damn, I ain't know bro was at Washington for that. He had to be. It couldn't have been that long when he was there. TJ.
Nope, like a year or 2.
Yeah,
like a year or 2. And then I think he South Dakota or UNLV, something like that. Yeah, he went there long. Year or 2. Year or 2. He was not there long.
So, all right, man, you get back on the Division I level, and you had a major D1 too, the Pac-12, bro. Just speak on making the transition from Indian Hills. Now you with the Washington Huskies, bro. Speak on that, dog.
I think it was easy because at Hills we did a full court press. So I was in crazy shape. I was in OD shape, but it was just the physicality. Pac-12, a lot of niggas was more bigger. We had to lift more. I went against E. Cook. He was at Oregon that year.
And shout out to bro.
Then I went against Looney. Looney was at UCLA. So I think I played.
You can't shake them, dude.
Nope, no, I cannot. I played Looney twice, and I played E. Cook twice at Oregon, UCLA, Oregon. So that was cracking, but. The transition, I would just say lifting, gang, because at Hills, it was a lot of running. Like, I was just more in shape. But Pac-12, you know, niggas be a little bit more beefier. Like, it's a little bit more physical, man.
Just speak on what's some games you can bring up, bro, just playing out there that you just remember, man. Like, I had it go on this game. I had it on display. Speak on some games, bro.
I would say 2 that stick out with me the most because we played Seattle U. So,
Okay.
you know, Washington's in Seattle, so that's like a big rivalry. That's like here, that's like equivalent to Marquette and Wisconsin. You know, when them two match up, it's a big rivalry.
Yes,
So
sir.
that was a big rivalry there, and I think I hit like 4 threes that game. Like our best player, Nigel Williams, he was a McDonald's All-American,
Yeah.
second round pick, got drafted by Utah, like 55th pick. He was having a slow start. I think he might have had like 9 or 10 that game, and I hit some big threes, and I got us over the hump. So I remember that game because I feel like I won us that game.
Yeah.
And then another one was against USC. I had like 20 against USC. That was a good game. We lost. We won the Seattle game, but we lost that game. But them the two games that stick out to most.
Yeah.
I was balling. I had like 12 and 20.
Yeah, just speak on just the campus life, bro, and just the environment and just the vibe of just being up there, bro.
It was cracking. It rained like how it snow here in the wintertime is like how it
I
rained
heard it
there.
rain like a motherfucker.
Man,
up
it
in
rained
Seattle,
a lot.
bro.
Like that's
Yeah.
that. Like so, is it you want the rain or the snow?
Right,
But
right.
it's raining, but it's like 65, 50. It's
Yeah.
the West Coast. It's
Yeah,
still hot.
yeah.
But in the summertime, it's hot. It's cracking. The seafood they're good because it's right by the
Oh,
ocean.
yeah, yep.
That saltwater fish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some of the best salmon I ever had in my life. Like it's cracking. Remember the movie Project X?
Yeah.
When they had that, so it was kind of like that. It was a lot of West Coast pool parties, rooftop parties. Girls are getting the pool topless. You know what I'm saying? No bras on.
Wow.
Like it was like
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
West Coast motherfuckers doing blow.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you'll see a lot of that.
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
lot of rich white.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I went to class with Kelsey Plum.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because you know
dope.
she was there.
Yeah.
But before Kayla Clark broke her record, she was the all-time
Man,
lead
how
scorer.
is she? She cool? She cool?
She
people?
real cool.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
first, I thought she was like a Tom girl.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
but then
yeah.
after a while, she opened up. She was
Yeah,
real cool, real
yeah.
nice. She used to date my homie Darren, one of the teammates on the team. But Kelsey was cold.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Kelsey was cold. Robert Upshaw, he got drafted. Nigel got drafted. Sean Kemp Jr. was my roommate.
Yeah, oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope.
Like-
did you ever see Pops?
I seen him because
Yeah.
he owned, like him and Gary Payton, they got their own weed out there. You ever, I don't know if you blow, but Gary Payton got his own, he got his own strand.
Man, that makes sense.
Like with
man.
cookies, like the dude Burner.
Yeah,
That be
yeah,
with Wiz Khalifa.
yeah.
He got his own. Cause marijuana legal in Seattle.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm
okay.
saying? It ain't too far from
Yeah,
California.
that's dope.
So like
That's
Vegas,
dope.
California,
Yeah.
Washington is legal marijuana out there. So he got a couple spots. Went to some dispensaries out there. He got a restaurant out there.
Yeah.
You know, Sean Kemp got like
Oh, yeah.
16
He
kids,
was
9
that- he was
kids.
that
or something.
guy,
He
bro, out
was.
there.
Rain Man got like 9 kids though. Gang.
Did you meet Isaiah Thomas at all?
I did.
How
I
was
did.
he, bro?
IT
Meet
was cool.
Yeah.
IT Floyd Mayweather, him and Floyd Mayweather were like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Floyd threw the nigga a birthday party out there. Floyd bought this nigga a Rolls Royce for his birthday. That was the first time I ever seen a Wraith nigga with the stars in the ceiling. Personally, not in no picture. We in the car looking at it. Like he opened the suicide doors. Like Floyd Mayweather, we had a red ribbon on it, bro. He bought
Yeah.
this nigga a Wraith for his birthday. IT,
Man, I be like,
Isaiah
hey, bro, I
Thomas.
be like, hey, bro, my birthday coming up. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get half of this and I'll be straight. Oh.
Dog, that's the first time I ever seen money like that, gang.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the club is packed, first floor, second floor. Bro, he bought the whole club bottles. Floyd don't drink. Floyd,
Yeah, I heard that.
Floyd, Deion Sanders, them niggas, they never smoked weed, they never drank liquor. Floyd bought the whole club, bro, gold bottles with the sparklers and didn't drink.
That's
like
crazy.
everybody in the club had that. He bought the whole bar out, gave everybody a bottle and
Yeah.
wasn't drinking. Like
Yeah.
Floyd money, like I ain't never seen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You bought
yeah.
everybody a bottle and don't drink.
Yeah.
Like
That's crazy.
that was crazy. I ain't never witnessed nothing like
One more
that.
question. Did you, who else that's cold? Did you ever run into Jamal Crawford ever out there?
Facts, I did.
How was seeing dude, man? How was he?
I seen Jamal, you know, he got the crossover pro-am out
Yeah,
there. And
yeah.
that was the year Kyrie came, Blake Griffin came. You know, he'd have a lot, KD, Zach LaVine, all the niggas played in the pro-am. He was going crazy.
Yeah.
That was the year, remember Tony Roden?
Yeah, yeah.
That went to Washington.
Yeah.
He did the one and done. Remember he did the sham guy?
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
I was there. That pro when he did the sham guy that went viral. Like Tony Roden was there, but Jamal, all of them came back. Terrence Ross
Yep.
went to
T. Ross,
Washington.
another dope cat, man.
Spencer Hawes.
Yep, big guy. Yeah.
Who was Drew Holiday brother?
Justin,
Justin
yeah.
Holiday. Quincy Pondexter, Isaiah Thomas, Brandon Roy,
Yeah.
remember B. Roy for the Portland Trail
The
Blazers?
greatest.
He came
The
back.
greatest.
All
That's
them niggas
dope.
used to come. Every summer they all would come back
You,
and show love.
you just play with him. You
All
know what
them,
I'm saying? Man, how was them runs, bro? You gotta give us a story on them runs.
Man, them
bro.
runs was crazy. You can't lose.
No.
You lose, it's gonna be hard to get back on the court, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be
Yeah.
hard, and then it's competitive. Like, and if you hit the game winner, you got to make the free throw.
Yeah.
If you don't make the free throw, it start over. We got to keep going, keep playing. Like it was different, gang.
Yeah.
Everybody got to be across half for the bucket to count. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta get across half. Ain't no cherry picking, ain't nothing. Your whole team gotta be across half.
Yeah.
And if you score the game winning bucket, you gotta make the free throw to seal a win.
That's
Like
dope.
it's like that. Like
That
it was
is
real.
dope.
And then Zach LaVine from Seattle.
Yeah,
So he used to come. Peyton Siva,
Yeah,
Louisville.
yeah.
He from Seattle. He used to come. And then what's the other nigga that went to Louisville? Terrence Williams.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah.
He from Seattle. All them used to come back and play at the school.
Man,
like
that's dope,
them open
man.
runs used to crack. If you lose, you might not get back on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like fake
That's dope.
bootleg UCLA runs.
Yeah,
Like you know what I'm saying? All them niggas I named came back. Brandon Roy, Terrence Ross, IT.
Yeah.
All them.
Man, speak on Romar playing
Nigga.
for bro, man. Give him
My
some
nigga.
love, man.
I love
Speak on
Coach
him.
Romar. Nigga, he played for the Bucks. Coach Romar was cool, bro. Didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't cuss. Real life Christian. But like, Coach Rowe was like, how could I say Coach Rowe? Coach Rowe was like, remember the movie Hustle?
Yeah.
Where Adam Sandler was in there?
Yeah.
He was kind of like that. Like, he
Okay.
would do a lot of stuff behind closed doors that he didn't want no credit for. Like, you would never know. Like, Coach Rowe done stuck his neck out and put his job on the line, and you would never know. Like, real genuine gang, real thorough.
Is he still there?
Nope, he at Pepperdine right now.
Oh,
Still
okay.
D1, he at Pepperdine.
Yeah. How often do you go back often?
I think I went back once. I went back once for like a alumni game.
Okay.
I went back once, but besides that, I really don't. But I went back once when they retired Kelsey Plum jersey, because I went to class with her.
Yeah.
So me and her real cool.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. So just speak on your experience. You did 2 years out there,
Facts.
right? Just speak on your experience playing ball out there and just living out there, man. How was the experience? Just being a D1 ball player, because not a lot of cats get that opportunity, bro. So just speak on that, man.
It was fun, bro. It was different, bro. Like
Yeah.
it was a lot of hard work. Like the West Coast a little different because that time schedule and stuff like that. But a lot of parties, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of kicking it. A lot of It all depends on what you want to do. Like if you here locked in on basketball, it'll be that. Like Nigel and all them niggas, they ain't really party that much. They was on something totally different. But I'm from the mill, bro. I'm from Milwaukee, bro. I want to experience it. This is why I travel. If I want to, you know, I could have stayed at Marquette, Wisconsin.
Right.
It was a lot of like fake Project X parties going on, bro. Like it was a lot of West Coast. It's a little different.
Yeah, so you enjoyed your time, bro.
I mean, it was a little different, bro. Like that, I was the first time I ever seen that. Like, my homie, like, man, if you don't take your bra off, you can't get into the pool. Like, it was topless parties. Like, it was West Coast different, gang. It's a different rhythm.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm already knowing, man.
It's a different rhythm.
So you finish your 2 years at Washington, bro. Now what's the plan? Is it like I could maybe be on a draft board, get in the league, I go overseas? What was the plan, bro, when you graduated?
I was, like, if you look it up now, if we Google it now, like, I was on the NBA draft board, like, NBAdraft.net. Like, I was there, but at first, I was, like, averaging, like, 10, 11, 12 coming off the bench, because we was, like, 13 in the country at first. We was, like, 13-0, 12-0. Then once conference play came, you know, that Pac-12, it's a whole different ball game. It got to start getting shaky. But the first 13 games, I was balling. So, like, OKC, the Spurs. There was a couple teams that just sit in the practice. They used to ask Coach Romar about me. He'd come tell me like, man, keep shooting it. You know, you can get into the league just off catching and shooting alone.
For
like,
sure.
They paying niggas,
especially now.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like into that.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't. You know, I couldn't make that transition. And like I say, like I feel like if I was in shape, but if I'd have lifted more, if I'd have fucked around with the weights a lot more, like Pops was telling me, I think it'd have been a big difference, because that your body recovering, like niggas being sore playing them 3 games at AAU. I'm young, so I'm thinking I still can do that. Once you get older, it's like, nah, gang, it's a little different. Like these grown men bumping you. Like this ain't high school. You can play 3 games AAU and still be good. Like you gotta lift after the game, lift before the game, eat right, stretch, your foam rollers. Massages, chiropractor, like all that shit, you know what I'm saying, to make a difference, because that shit help your body recover a lot faster, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna be that sore no more, you know what I'm saying, I would wake up, you know, like lifting them weights and all that shit, eating right, that shit make a difference, gang.
Yeah. So at what point, bro, did you play overseas at all? Or
no, I got offered some shit to play overseas. When I was at Washington, we played University of Texas in China.
Okay.
So I went overseas, but we played China on ESPN in like Shanghai.
Okay.
That was about it. But besides that, like I got a couple pro contracts, but they was peanuts. It really wasn't. I should have just stuck with it, bought out. Then if I play good, now it's time to renegotiate. I'll play that little weak ass contract. But the first one they sent me, I was like, whatever. It was some peanuts.
I hear you, bro. So at what point, bro, did you get to where like, okay, I love this game, but now it's time to figure something out. Now it's time to figure out real life. What was that point for you?
ASAP, bro. I feel like it was politics, because when I was doing well, they was on me. Then kind of once like I stopped playing, I couldn't make that transition. I'm just like, I really don't got the.
Yeah.
It's politics, man. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And then how could I say this? Like if I'm not shooting well and Nigel play for the #1 AU team in Vegas and Shabazz Muhammad up next. But if you ain't really playing Nigel like that and you said he could get 15 shots a game or 30 minutes a game and that don't happen because Q playing well and Q chipping in and get some extra minutes because we winning, Shabazz Muhammad ain't about to come here now. You get what I'm saying? Like you promised Nigel that, and Shabazz and Nigel play for the same AU program. So how I know you ain't gonna do Shabazz like how you did Nigel? It's a lot of that going in. Nigel McDonald's All-American, Shabazz and McDonald's All-American, and Shabazz end up not coming. We end up getting DeJounte Murray, who and Marquise Chris, who still was one and done. McDonald's All-Americans one and done. You get what I'm saying? So like I'm going against that. I really ain't. JUCO player, Midwest, Milwaukee. I'm not a West Coast dude, so if I ain't shooting the snot out the ball, it's gonna be tough, gang. Cause you got McDonald's coming in, and if you all play this McDonald's, the next one ain't coming because he come from my program. You know what I'm saying? This my Adidas Pump and Run or West Coast Oakland Soldiers.
I hear you, man, and like I think it's dope that you like that came to you right away, bro. So just in terms of, you got 2 kids, right, bro?
Facts.
In terms of, bro, just being a pops, bro, and just taking care of your kids and just doing what you got to do with that, man. Just speak on that experience because we try to talk about it all on the show, bro.
Man, that's dope, man. Like I love my kids, bro. I get up and go to work every day for them. Like, and then they play ball. Like, my daughter play ball. My son plays soccer. I'm trying to get him the ball, but that work with footwork. So, like, just being there for them, bro, like that motivate me. Like I'm not bitter. I got my degree. You get what I'm saying? Like,
bro, say it again, man. That is so. You might honestly, bro, you might be the first one to say that because cats done got their degrees, but to say that out loud, bro, that's dope, man. Salute to you on that.
Appreciate you. So that I ain't sour. I ain't bitter about it. Like I ain't make it to the league, but I got something out of it. You know what I'm saying? And then
for sure.
I can take care of my babies, man. Like they don't need for nothing, man. You know,
that's dope.
Like it's there, the money there every week, man.
Yeah, that's dope. And bro, another thing, Milwaukee cat, you was able to take advantage of opportunities and make it, bro. So what advice would you give kids? Cause our city, bro. You know the wrong moves you can make in the city. Now you gone.
Say it again, bro.
So how was you able to navigate and stay on the right path in the city? And what advice would you give to younger cats who got talent just like you, but just maybe be not in the best situation? So what would you tell them, bro?
How I navigated through it, I would say like I say, man, like I come from a 2-parent household, bro. Like I had moms and pops, and pops is extremely OC, like, and I'm that's an understatement. I'm not even really like Devin Steele, John, Damo, Bird, bro. They'll tell you, bro, like, bro, it's embarrassing, bro. Like he at the games yelling, like. Like, damn, bro, just let me play. Like, but now that I'm older and I see, like, that got me through the door, gang. But he was extremely OC. I'm talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like embarrassing, man. Like, come snatch you out of class, like, while we in practice, you know what I mean? Rip my shirt, rip my jersey in front of everybody. Now everybody in the thing think they can just snatch rebounds over me or muff me. You know what I mean? Because he treated me. But he was trying to separate me. You get what I'm saying? But
that's dope.
But bro, I'm trying to tell you, gang, it ain't. You don't understand. You do not understand. Like so embarrassing, bro. Like this close talking to me, spit flying in my face, like. Bro, you don't like that lit a fire under me, bro. You don't understand, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
But Pops and Keontae was a lot, and Keontae and you can see that like what I'm saying is true because look at Keontae and Mike Foster. You know what I'm saying? Like before I was Mike Foster before Mike Foster. Like how Keontae took him out to Arizona and got him with Ignite, and you know what I'm saying? He's still with him now. Like that was Keontae before me. Like Keontae was really like the Adam Sandler of the Hustle. That movie Hustle, like where he had the foreign dude where he was paying out of pocket for everything. The Philadelphia Sixers wasn't covering that. Like if you watch that Netflix, Adam Sandler was coming out of his pocket. Like that was Keontae Clay, gang. Still, like he was coming out of his pocket paying for a lot of shit, bro. A lot of shit.
Man, shout out to him.
Like flights, ACT prep classes, tutors, trainings with Deshaun Curtis, training with Steve Becker out there with JP Takoto and all them. Like Keontae Clay was doing a lot of that, bro. So, and when I seen motherfuckers coming out their pocket paying for me, it's like, bro, hey, you got to get up and go do this. Like, you got to give it your all.
For sure.
So having them there backing them, support me, that helped me get through that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know Keontae Clay was a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't until he got into some trouble, and I seen on Jazz Online, and then you go on Hulu, you know that show American Greed? That episode, like Keontae Clay on there. You know what I'm saying? Like he went to jail, did time in the Fed. Jazz Online, the Journal Center, they took like 2.1 million or 1.2 million, like. But we riding the Beamer 745 air. He come to give me every morning. We going to these workouts running at the lake. Like I'm around the millionaire gang and don't even know it. Like. You know what I'm saying? So like niggas like that put that hard work, like it ain't about the money, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta love this, gang.
For sure.
The money gonna be there.
For sure. That's real. And shout out to bro, man. You ain't the first one to say just good things about him. Another thing I want you to do, bro, and I don't want to just to get super emotional, but Terry Taylor, bro. Man, he was the homie. Solid cat, man.
I love you, boy.
Solid cat. Had a mindset, had a dog in him. Could play, but I thought just his heart just was even more, because I used to practice with Playground Elite in his grade, and just solid cat, man. So speak on him. You was with him for 2 years, right? Man, just speak on bro, man, and just him as a player and just him as a person, man.
Man, he was a dog, bro.
Man.
He was a better human being than he was a basketball player, gang. That nigga give you his shirt off his back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like he was a point guard, so he distributed the rock. He wanted to see others do well, bro. Like he could score that thing. And he was tough as nails. Like, you know what I'm saying? Career. You know what I'm saying? RP Terry, like this, whatever. I'll tell the story, but my first day of high school, gang, I'm at Washington. I'm a freshman. I think Terry a sophomore. Bro pull up on me. He like, I'm finna walk to school. I live around the corner. He like, man, you don't gotta walk. I'm finna come get you. I'm like, what? Like you 15, 16? How you finna come? He like, man, I'm cool. Come get me. Bro, he come get me. Ain't no key in the ignition.
He got a screwdriver.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Got this before the Kill Boys. Terry, 08, 09, he in the Stoli. Come pick me up. Like, take me to school. Like, this Terry. You get what I'm saying? Like, he resilient, gang. Ain't nothing gonna stop him. Like, I'm gonna get it done. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna make it happen. Like, that's him. You know what I'm saying? That's T-Tay. Like, I love T-Tay, a soldier.
That's dope,
A soldier, dog.
And I just want to say rest in peace to bro, man. The interactions I was able to have with him, just a leader. Dog, man, in the city gonna miss you, bro. So this question I asked to all the ball players that come on this show, because I feel like it's a dope question and we don't do this enough. So you the Quevyn now, the father, family man, working man. If you had to speak to young Quevyn, freshman year Washington Quevyn, you know what I'm saying, Indian Hills Quevyn, bro, what words of wisdom would you give to him, bro?
Man, I would say learn how to handle constructive criticism better, bro.
That's real.
Like how you look at the scouting report is like how you should look at life, bro. Like your scouting report, bro, you got your strengths and you got your weaknesses. Ignore them strengths, bro. Fuck them strengths. Focus on your weaknesses, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to get better. Once you eliminate all them weaknesses, you a pro or you a entrepreneur or you whatever you want to be in life. You a good father, you a good worker, whatever you is, bro. Focus on your weaknesses, bro. And don't hide. Like, I used to be the nigga, like, when we watch film and we break down film and the nigga scored on me, I'm tight. I'm soft. He got plays where everybody got a breakdown where they fucked up, where they got blew by, they had a missing assignment. But when it gets to me, shit, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't handle that. Like, so the young me, if I could tell him, like, bro, if you can learn how to handle that, bro, you gonna be big, bro. You gotta learn how to handle that. Like, you was wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with being wrong. How you gonna fix it? And I couldn't handle, like, a motherfucker telling me I'm wrong. Man, I ain't wrong. I had a dub. No, gang. You still got holes in your game. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So that's what I would say to myself, bro.
That's real. That's real. And last thing, bro, before we do our just a little wrap up, Washington again got some dogs, man. Y'all was always tops in the city. If you had to give flowers to 3 Washington players, it could be that you played with or after you, just 3 pergoters you want to shout out on the show, bro. Who would they be?
All right.
Just 3. Because it's a bunch you could say.
Facts.
Just 3.
Facts. I'm gonna go Calvin Rayford, McDonald's All-American, Kansas. I'm gonna go Latrell Sprewell. We were just having this talk.
Shout out to Spree,
We were just having this talk in the barbershop earlier. We were saying who's the coldest nigga come out of Milwaukee. We said Sprewell, and I think they said like Devin Harris or Terry Porter or something like that. Like D Harris or Terry Porter. But a lot of niggas was like leaning towards Sprewell. So I would say Rayford, Sprewell, and I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give it to Foster.
Yeah.
High school to the pros. You
Yeah.
can't really like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I could say Dave Edwards. I
Yeah.
could say
Yeah.
Shep. I could say D-Mac,
Yeah.
Mr. Basketball,
Yeah.
Iowa State. But you went to high school, you know?
Yeah.
High school to the pros, bro. He
Yeah.
did some LeBron shit. Like,
Yeah.
Mike Forster didn't go to college.
Yeah.
He left Washington, went straight to the league, like
Yeah.
G League.
Yeah.
So I got to get a nod to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
him, Spreewell, Rayford.
Okay, that's a solid list, man. I don't think nobody can argue with you on that one. And, bro, Quevyn, if you got anything left for the city, bro, anything you want to promote, any just words of wisdom you want to say to the city, bro, the floor is yours before we get up out of here, bro.
Man, shout out to Marky, man. Shout out to everybody doing big. Shout out to the podcast, man. Dope podcast, man. Shout out to all the hoopers, man. Stay down, man. Keep hooping, man. Keep working hard. You got Looney, you got Poole, you got Hero, you got all these cats from Milwaukee that signed $100 million contracts, man. Whenever you feeling down, you feeling out, you don't want to do it. Look at them cats as motivation, man, because you can do it. We come from the same city. Just grind. And me, like how I couldn't handle construction, handle that, bro. Like if somebody tell you something you don't want to hear, bro, try to process that. Be optimistic, bro. Try to see the good in it, bro. That's all I can say. And stay in the gym, bro. Turn into a gym rat, bro. Lock yourself in. It might not pay off right now, but 3-4 years from now, you lock yourself in that gym, bro. You gonna separate yourself, bro. That's all I can say.
Well, I think that's the mic drop moment. I'ma just say, bro, I'm a fan. I loved your game when we was in high school. Did it all. Get a rebound, get an assist, make a three, make a midi, get it in the post.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Do it all. I can respect that because stuff like that transfers to life.
You do.
You can't get it one way, get it the other way. So, man, keep going, bro. Keep doing your thing as a father, bro. Keep going to work. Keep working hard, bro. Keep being you, man. So, salute to you. I got to get you to sign the board, bro. I get everybody to sign the board. So, yeah, man, it is Cut Talk, Quevyn Winters. Mark Pace, we are out, man, and great job, bro.
For sure. Hey, this is a dope war, okay? I ain't gonna lie, he got that shit out here. Man.
That's dope.
414.
That's dope, man. That might, yeah.
Thank you.